Hi, it's Gail, and it seems ages since I've made a crafting video. So today I thought, well, it's a horrible day outside, it's wet and windy and it's horrid. So I've been making Christmas cards. Yes, Christmas cards. Well, it is only 5 months away, and when you're making your own, you need plenty of time. So I've been making these little watercolour ones. I thought I'd try something different this year. And I'm using an Aperture card, which is a card which already has a window in. So you can place your little watercolour behind the window like that, and it creates a lovely little card, and it's quite personal. So I thought I'd show you how I've been making them. As you can see, it's a little Christmas pudding. So what we do, we start off, see, I've been doing lots of them, they're all over the place. Anyway, we start off with some watercolour paper and just a blank sheet, and then we draw a little, I don't know if you can see it, a little Christmas pudding. And it's very simple, she says, having trouble doing the holly, brain not engaging, but there you go. We just draw a circle like that, just a circle, and then if you put some zigzags across or wavy lines or whatever, that'll separate the pudding from the cream that's going to pour down, or is it brandy butter, what you have on Christmas pudding anyway. And then we decorate it at the top with a piece of holly, which is just 2 small circles like that. Don't know if you can see that. And then we draw our pieces of holly. This is where the brain has trouble. I can start off all right, and you curve it in and then curve it out and in again like that. So I don't know if you can see that. So I'll draw another piece of holly at this side, curve out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. And then you end up with your Christmas puddings like that. And then we can just paint them. So I have some watercolour paints already mixed. So we only need a little brush. That's the one. So we need some water, and you need brown, green, white and red. So we'll paint the pudding at the bottom by using some brown, which I've already got mixed. A bit more water on that. Just in the bottom there, up to the wavy lines, like that. It doesn't have to be neat. Just splosh it on like that. You don't have to be perfect. So once you've done the brown bit, always rinse your brush out, else you will end up with the wrong colour. It'll all mingle together and look a bit dirty colour. So you've painted the brown on the bottom of the pudding. Wash your brush out well. I always have a piece of kitchen towel just to dry my brush. And then we'll do the green holly. Already have some green already done. We'll just dab that in there, just on the holly. Like that. See, they're starting to take shape now. And then you want rinse your brush out, and then some white for the cream or whatever you have on your Christmas pudding. I've got some mix there, so we'll just dab some white on. And on the other one. Like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just dab it about. And then the last bit, the red berries. Just dab the red berries like that. And there we have our Christmas puddings. Now when they dry, what I've done, I've gone round with a black sharpie pen, and it's not one of the thick ones, it's quite a thin point on the pen. It's not the thick, it's the very fine one. And then all I do, I don't know if I'll be able to do it because it's not dried properly, I just go around the outside. Doesn't have to be perfect, and I go around the berries and round the leaves of the holly, just to give it a bit of definition so it stands out. And then I just draw as though it's hanging on something, ribbon or whatever, and hang it. Let's go around the outsides like that. Makes it stand out. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, and you can put the odd line in here and there that just to make it look a little bit different. Do the wavy line. And then even add some odd spots, because you've got your currants and sultanas in there. And there you have your Christmas puddings, and they should look like that when you've done. Just to make it a little bit different, what I do is I get a bigger paintbrush. So we've done that with a little paintbrush. We'll do this with a bigger paintbrush, and I pick a colour, and I think I'm using silver on these ones. I've been using like a very light grey to do the splash, and all I do is, have I got any grey around? I have. I make a very watery mix of the grey, and then just load your brush up, get plenty on, and then just hold it and tap like that. Hold it and tap, and there you get your splashes. So it will look like that. That will need to dry now to have some already done. So what you need to do now is, you've got your puddings all dried, all nice and neat, and you need to cut a square. So you just cut a square from your pudding, because we're going to fix it into the card. So these cards, they're what they call a tri-fold. They fold into 3. So this one here is going to be fixed when we've put the little watercolour painting in. So what we do is, oops, don't put that on there, it's wet. I've put tape around the edge, which the card edge is going to fasten to, if that makes sense, not explaining myself very well. And I've also put tape all the way around the little square cutout, the little square window, because that's where the Christmas pudding watercolour is going to sit. So if you've got some tweezers, really handy to get the backing off this double-sided sticky tape. I've only used, it's only thin. I'll just peel the backing off like that. And then get your little Christmas pudding. Just turn the card over while you do this so that you can place your Christmas pudding right in the centre of the window. And once it's in position like that, you can turn it back over, press down, and it'll stick onto the tape around the window like that. So then you have your little Christmas pudding stuck in the window. Then we can remove this piece of tape that's running down this fold here. So we'll remove that, fold this one over and stick it down. And there you have your little Christmas pudding card, like that. I think they're very, very cute. And they look quite nice, and it's very personal because you've made them yourself. I've also been doing some little Christmas trees, so I can cut those out and I can put those into the cards. I've done some little wreaths, I've started making those. What else have I done? I've done some little Rudolphs. So you could do anything you like. I've even done baubles. I've done some baubles as well that you can just, so there's lots of things that you can do, and you can get these packs of cards online. They're about anything between £3 and £6 depending on what size you want to use. I'll put all the information at the bottom of the YouTube video, the things that you need. So happy Christmas card making, and thank you for watching. Bye.